Good morning, Astronomy 1020, Summer 2. I'm just going to record our final meeting and discussion section. I'm not sure if I'm going to post it or if I need to post it, but if this ends up coming up with any important information, then I might want to post it to the internal announcements in the class page. So, Siobhan, you're saying that you just realized that you forgot to submit some work. That is my big concern right now, and one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. This class, today is the final lecture, and so the class ends today. And of course, I want to make sure everyone's got their work in because I have to compute my final grades and submit them. And let me just hold on a second. Let's take a look at my 1020 grade book here. And let me see what I have missing on your behalf, Siobhan. Jordan, Evan, whoever joins us, we can talk about grades. One thing I did with the other students in 1010 is I can chat you guys collectively, but I can also chat you guys privately one at a time with specific grade information if you need it. Like, I think we all talked about what we got in the exam, but we can try to figure out where you're at. Siobhan, I'm not missing one thing from you. I'm missing 3 things. Holy shit. I'm missing a lot from you. I'm missing homework 6, homework 7, homework 8. In fact, I haven't seen you in a while. And I'm also missing lab 8 and lab 9.
So I just put those in there.
Oh, okay. That's the other thing I was going to do is I was going to look to see what needs to be graded. Okay, so let's figure that out. So you had done them, you just hadn't uploaded them. Is that what you were saying to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a bit of stuff in here. I actually meant to get up early and kind of see if I could put this stuff in there, but I had a splitting headache. Let me see. So, Siobhan, I've got homework 6 and homework 7 from you.
Just need to put 8 and lab 12 in there.
Yes. So I have homework 7 and homework 6. Sorry, I'm trying to do a little split screen here. Just bear with me, guys. Oh, I cannot minimize this. Yeah. Okay, I don't need to minimize it. I just need to. Hold on, I've got a lot of stuff open and I'm flailing around here. Okay. So, Siobhan, do you have homework 8 done?
Yes. I just have to take the picture actually on that one.
That is
like put it into a Word document.
Music to my okay. I thought we had a serious wee-woo going on here, but
no, it's because I missed Thursday morning. Usually I remember to do it right before we do the our lab hours, our meeting basically. And because I missed Thursdays, I kind of forgot to do it on Thursday, and now obviously it piles up.
Yeah, right. Okay, but you had been keeping up with the work. That's what's critical. Because I was afraid you were going to have to binge watch me for 24 hours, and I don't know if I would want to wish that on my worst enemy. Okay, so okay, so Jordan and Evan, I'm going to get to you guys too, but let me just work this out with Siobhan here. So Siobhan, you've set in lab 8 and lab 9, and presuming that nothing goes wrong, then those will be good, and you're uploading homework 8. And you will be all caught up.
12.
Okay, Jordan, did you submit your homework 8? Let me look here.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it right there. Very good, Jordan. And Jordan, you did do your lab 9, which is wonderful. Okay, Jordan, as always, you are right on top of it, and that attention to business will serve you well in life, sir. Evan, what have we got with you here? Can you hear me, Evan? Evan, are you the guy that has trouble talking to me for some reason? I don't know if you have no microphone or no camera, but feel free to chat me if the talking doesn't work. He's here. Okay. All right. Evan, let me see what's going on. Right now, I've got 6, 7, and 8, homework 6, 7, and 8 missing. I see you've turned homework 6 in. That's good. But I don't see your homework 7 and 8, which is freaking me out a little bit. What's going on? Let's see here. And Evan, in terms of labs, you owe me lab 8 and lab 9. You've turned in lab 8. So you owe me 1 lab, and it looks like 2 homeworks, including the one that you'll have to do today. Evan, can you communicate with me a little bit? Because I'm trying to understand what's going on. You owe me 2 homeworks and 1 labs, and then we have 1 to do today. So what's your plan? Do you have one, or I'm just trying to figure out what's going on inside your head.
One question.
Pardon? Yes.
So homework number 8 is going to be homework number 11, chapter 18.
I think yes, I see what you're talking. Hold on. That's a good point. During a normal course where we have a full 15 weeks, I do a special lecture on special relativity, which is honestly one of my favorite subjects. But because we only had 10 meetings, and because of the pace that the course has gone at, there was no way to, I had to cut something out. Since we had spent so much time learning about stars, I made the decision in summer 1, and I guess I'll be making that same decision in summer 2 by default, that I would cut the relativity section, special chapter S2, S3, S4, I would cut that out so that we could get to the death of stars, and I could end the course talking about white dwarfs and neutron stars and black holes. So that was a tactical decision. But Jordan, I think you were pointing out that the numbers might be a little weird here. So let me just check it.
Because I just checked the video, right? And when you were writing the numbers, it's in front of it says chapter 18.
Yes, that's the chapter I want us to do today. I want us to do chapter 18. So internally, I called it homework 9 because I'm going to call up the video myself right now. I called it homework 9 because it's our 9th homework, but I think in the grade book, it's hold on, I'm going slower than you guys because I have a lot of different things open. So forgive me, Jordan, for being slow here. Yes, homework 10 we will not do, but homework 11 we will do. Okay, that's a very important detail. So, homework number 11. Thank you for pointing that out, Jordan. So you guys are now aware that you're not submitting this under homework 9, you're submitting under, did we skip another homework? How was last one?
The 9, chapter 17.
Oh, right, because our last homework was homework 8. In fact, in the video, I think homework 11, I may actually include one problem from chapter 7, or maybe I did. No, I think I did that in the previous class.
I think in the previous one, you changed it to put 2 chapters together.
Yeah, I think what was happening is I was going off of a plan where I had 15 weeks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I do this every summer. This happens to me. I forget when I'm starting the summer that there's going to be like 3 lectures that I don't have to work with you guys. So it puts me into panic mode.
On number 8, you put chapter 17, number 50.
That's
I just remember that.
Yeah, I wanted to throw one chapter 17 problem in because I really think that nucleus, like the fusion inside of stars, is kind of interesting. I mean, that's why I'm in this thing. I think this stuff is cool. I don't know if you guys did. I should make an announcement to the class ASAP that the homework should be submitted under homework 11. So Jordan, you were wise to preview that, and I appreciate I would have blundered right into that, and that would have been a mess. So let's go to the course announcements real quick. And I should edit this. And I should call it homework 11 so that people submit it. And I should make a note. Please note our final homework today is homework 11, not 9. We are chapter 18 problems. All right, so that's something I can do. And I sent out an email. I'll have to send out another email because so many of the people in our class this semester have just never showed up. And some of them are occasionally submitting stuff, but I don't know what's going on with them. If they could have complicated jobs or something, there could be a good reason for it, but it's kind of hard when I can't talk to people. And Evan, that goes for you. I was hoping you'd chat me. You said I'm here. So I'm hoping to hear from you a plan on how you're going to make up your missed work. But if you don't want to talk to me, I can't make you do it, you know? Oh, you were caught up in that power thing. Okay, so you're uploading the homework today. You've worked on them. Have to upload through a crappy hotspot. I see, Evan. Okay. Yeah, you know, in my course yesterday, that storm that we had was really wild. And I did not lose power because I'm in the middle of downtown, but I watched the wind blow some things around, and a whole bunch of my students the next day couldn't make the final lecture for 1010 because they were out of power. And so if you were already having internet stuff to begin with, I'm sure that made it worse. Evan? Oh yeah, Jordan?
So I had this big tree next to my house, and that like half of it went down to the house to my neighbor has.
Oh,
so
did it
got pretty messed up. Yeah, it got pretty messed up.
Did anyone get hurt?
That I know not, but the windows are broken. Like the freaking wall is like some pieces of it is like gone.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Because it was a big, pretty big tree that we had, like in the backyard.
Insane! What town are you in?
Oh, Patagon.
Holy cow! That thing could have fallen on your house, and you wouldn't be here with us today, huh?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Like basically on the room that I'm in, like the tree is like next to it.
Oh my God! You might have been logging in from heaven, son. All right, well, Jordan, I'm glad that you didn't get hit with the tree. I feel bad for your neighbors. They're going to have a hell of a mess to clean up, huh?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, gosh. Oh, what a nightmare. Make them a bowl of soup or something. They're probably crying their eyes out. Oh, gosh. Okay, so I don't want to waste a ton of your time. The plan for today is thank you, Jordan, we're going to do the final homework 11, chapter 18 problems. Forgive me, I'm going to have to send the whole class another email to correct that. But you see the problems to do there. Just, you know, I know you guys will do whatever problems that I work out with in the video. The trick is to make sure you submit them to homework number 11. So hopefully everyone's got that. And I'll remind the rest of the class. In terms of grades, Evan, I'm trusting you that you're going to get those things sent to me, okay? So that I can put them into my grade book. But it looks like Jordan and Siobhan have gotten all their stuff in, which is great. And that means you're going to get some good news come grade time, okay? You get some very good news. And Evan, Evan, you can have good news too, provided you get those works into me. Final things, I also just, you know, how did the, this was the first semester where I tried an experiment where you guys, you know, had the pre-recorded lectures, the other class had live lectures. How did the whole experience go? Was it pretty smooth? Were there some benefits? Would it have been better to have it live? What do you think?
I think oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Siobhan, you go first.
I mean, there's definitely a benefit for people who are like working and that kind of stuff because we can kind of watch it whenever.
Do it in little bits.
Right. Or you like it's if someone has to work during the day, they can watch it at night instead of having to be there at 10 o'clock or whatever.
Exactly. At first I was feeling a little guilty about it because it did take a huge amount of pressure off me. But I realized that for you guys, you've got so much going on in your lives. You just kind of want to get this done, get your credits, move on with your lives. And if you are working during the day, or if you've got kids and a whole bunch of madness going on, probably the pressure of not having me pepper you with direct questions, being able to watch it in bits and chunks, get back to it later if something comes up, that flexibility was probably kind of good, huh?
Yeah.
Jordan, what were you going to say about it?
Oh, I was going to say just that what yes he said. So
okay. So in other words, I don't have to feel bad about it. This is something that works for students, and this is a good format.
Yeah, and I mean, if people don't like sit down and actually do it, it's not like on you.
I know.
Yeah,
I
if they commit to it though.
I feel a certain amount of responsibility because for years teaching in class, I kind of saw myself as like a team leader, kind of just whipping people. Even like you guys were very good at being self-directed, but sometimes there's someone in the back who's like, oh no, I don't know if space isn't cool, and then I shake them around and say, you got to get into space, or at least pretend to be into space and get your work done. And usually they're happy in the end because I force them to get their work done, and then they get their degree, and then they actually start to like the stuff. So I guess I felt like I do feel like my job sometime is you know, to motivate people. But these are new times, and you know, online stuff is kind of new to me as it is to many of you guys. So like you said, people have a certain personal responsibility, and in some cases they may actually prefer it. So these are things that I can think about going into my fall semester. So I appreciate the feedback. Okay, guys.
CCI said anything about, if I would assume that fall is going to be online, but have they said anything about that?
They have made some announcements, and here's the deal. They're trying to have the classes completely online as much as possible. There are some courses, in particular a course like a technology course where you might need to use a machine, and I'm not sure if it applies to art classes where they need special materials, but they're trying to keep it so that everything that can be online is online, with only a few exceptions for courses that absolutely require to be in person. But if I were you guys, you know, my take on it is when they asked me what parts of your class, what learning objectives cannot be met online, I said none. We can do everything online. I think it's more important for us to stay safe and not spread this stupid virus around. And as you guys saw from the videos, maybe it's not exactly the same as being in person with each other, but we can still talk about these things. And in some ways it's kind of cool because I have the internet right here at my disposal, and I can show you guys pictures of supernovae or weird quasars or something like that. And you know, the labs, obviously it would have been cooler if you could build your own telescope instead of watching me do it, but you have the video and you're kind of seeing how it happens. So I kind of feel like we met. You guys could tell me differently. I'm interested in your feedback, but I felt like we met our learning objectives. I think you guys learned some stuff about space, you know?
Yeah, I think what you lose in like not being able to physically do it, you gain in the fact that like when you wanted to talk about something different, you could Google it and show it to us within a second, which you can't really do in like a regular classroom.
I mean, that's an old trick that I would do actually in the classroom too, but it was really cool here being able to like split screen, and I don't know, there were a couple of cool things. I'm still trying to come up with new innovative ways. Like the camera is a detector and there's a lens there. So I want to find weird ways going forward of like performing groovy optical experiments or something. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that, and I'm sure it'll get better with time. So you guys are still my guinea pigs. You're some of the first people I did this with. In any case, thanks for being cool, and thanks for getting your work done. That's really the my indicator of whether this is a success or not is whether you guys get your stuff done and pass, and as you all will, and go on with your lives. That's my job, is to make sure that happens. So you've got one. Oh, hey, it's Yimmersey. Is that you there?
Yes, it's me.
Nice to see you, Yimmersi. We were just having a discussion about everything. I'm glad you got to join us for a few minutes. I'm going to let everyone go in a few so that they can start to work on their final project, their final homework. But let's get you in on the discussion as well. There's a couple of things you need to know. Jordan, bless his soul, was capable. He realized that I had listed the wrong homework number. Our final homework today will be homework number 11. The problems are from chapter 18. Now, I'm going to give you guys the YouTube link, which I guess I already did give you the YouTube link, but I'll put it into the chat as well. Copy. My big concern, Yimmersi, is that you submit the homework to homework number 11 in the Blackboard there, okay? Yimmersi, let's take a quick moment here to make sure you've got everything into me. Do you owe me things?
I have to upload homework 8 and lab 12.
And, oh, what was the lab that we did recently?
It was 12 was the one.
I thought it was lab 10. Oh, do I have another?
10 and 11.
Oh, lab 12. I see. Oh, that's just a consistency of my of how I set it up here. Was lab 12 the period luminosity relationship? Yes. Okay, you're right. Lab 12. Okay, so but you have them done. You just need to upload them. Is that what you're saying to me?
Yes, I have them done. I could upload them now if you want.
Yeah, I think as soon as we end this or right now would be good.
Okay.
So guys, remember, I'm going to grade everything today. I'll do one last pass tomorrow, and tomorrow I submit grades. So you got to get everything into me today. Homework 9, as soon as you're finished with it, get it right up there. The final lecture is on the death of stars. If you find it interesting, watch it. I guess I'll never know. It's up to you. Yimmersi, do you have any final questions or issues for me before I end the call here?
Is the homework 8 and lab 12 the only thing that I'm missing?
Yes, I just checked, and that's the only thing you're missing.
Okay, so now we have to submit homework 11, and that's it.
Sorry, yeah, homework 11. And the link there is just the first hour and a half is me doing homework 11. So you'll follow the video, you do the problems with me, and then submit them, and you're golden. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Okay, guys. Well, I had a blast. Please feel free to contact me if you have any other issues or needs. I'm still here and I'm available. And send me an email, show me stuff in space, whatever you got, okay? Good luck, and I'll see you cats around.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
All right. Bye, everyone.